Test. Hey everyone, Nidal is here, and on today's video we are going to talk about setting up Figma files and preparing your designs for handoff, for engineering handoff, because one of the most important skills to have as a product designer is the ability to communicate your designs through Figma and doing videos and all of that. So let's dive deeper into it and see you on Figma. So here we are on Figma. The first thing we will do is I will show you how to set up a file, and the first thing we will do is, of course, creating a design file. So let's name it like sample number 2 because I was practicing here. Let's see. The first thing I will add is a cover page. So we will play with pages a lot before starting the design. The second thing I add is flows. If you have like user journeys, user flows, you did that on FigJam or Miro, you can drop it here. So it will be easier without like switching tabs. You will be just playing around and switching between tabs, and that's more productive and more faster, because especially if you are working like whatever stage you are working in, speed is everything. Then specs. If the PMs delivered specs to you, they gave you specs, or engineers or whoever you are working with. Sometimes you will be working with the founder directly. They give you specs, take screenshots, drop it here, and it will make your life easier. Then I add separators like this with dashes. Then I will add another one. Then I will start doing the flows. Flow name goes here, and it's the same. So for example, I will do a flow right now. Let's say it's sign in, then let's say you have settings, then profile page. I'm just like brainstorming now and adding random flows, it depends. So let's say this one is work in progress. What I will do is drop an emoji like this one that I'm working on it. Let's say I already done working with the settings and it's ready to be handed off. I add a tick like this. Next is archive. So if I created a design and it didn't end up going live for any reason, like they didn't like it, they didn't like the idea, or it's too early if you are working on an MVP, I move everything to archive. I don't delete anything. So maybe one day, like in a week, in a month, or who knows, they will ask you, where is that design? We like it, let's bring it up again. So you will find it in the archive without redesigning it again. The second page I added in this section is refs. If I have any inspirations from Dribble, Mobin, or any other websites, I will drop them in the refs here, and I can add another separator, or I can just add components at the bottom so no one's touched that, because it's like your most important thing. And I add an icon like this, emoji like this, so no one touches that. Another thing you can do is saying work in progress and ready for handoff. RFH, it's RFH is ready for handoff, and usually I use RFR, ready for review. Cool. So this is how I set up the files. Then you can go like to Figma community and get covers. If you don't want to design one, I usually take covers from I have one cover pack that I use across all my products. File name, let's go, drop it here, make it as a thumbnail, and you can start playing with it. Is it auto layout? No, it's not. You can start like, I don't know, drop in a Notion link if you have one. If you use it actually with the PMs, it can be Jira or anything. You can drop helpful links. So, and it will look like this from outside, and this is another file I don't need. And now when it comes to handoff, I showed you how I set up this side of the file, the pages and stuff. Now we will go through the canvas setup, let's go to a file where I have real designs. This is a personal project I'm working on, so you can see right here the pages. I'm trying to have everything in one place, so I have the GTM, the product, components, and everything, also specs. GTM, by the way, stands for go to market. So let's see one of the flows. It's login. Let's the easiest one, login and sign up. So once you land on the file, you will see two headers. They call it scenario headers. The first one is a dark one and it tells you the main flow. So this is a login flow. So once an engineer sees this, they will understand that, oh yeah, this is a login flow. Oh yeah, this is a forget password flow, email, OTP, sign up. And you have like a gray header, and that's a state of the main flow. So login, this is the login, but it's empty. Login field, login with an error state. I saw other teams do this, where they have like the state. Then if it's a big design team, you may need this, the name of who designed the flow and the date. This is like a basic flow, but sometimes when you are working on a dashboard or something like this, you may need you will have like components that behave in a different way, so you may need stuff like this, like a note like this. You can find it on the community annotations. You drop them here, you describe how the tab will work or the component will work. If you have a design system, you can drop a reference to the design system. Sometimes you can drop references for colors or whatever, like tell your mind here. Then yes, that was it for the canvas setup. This is how I do it personally. You will find other designers do it in different way. You can check all the videos and pick the way you find easier and faster, then move with it, and it's always improving process. So you can take this way and mix it with another way, and you will have your own one. Then once the canvas is up, it's time to hand off. So I go to Jira, Notion, or whatever like platform, project management platform the engineers or the PMs are using. I drop my Figma links, Command L, or you can come here and copy the link to a page. I don't drop the whole file, I drop only the link for the ticket, drop it on the project management tool, plus record them a Loom video that walks them through the whole flow. Like here we go, we have a login, this is the empty state, login field. By the way, if you click on sign in with Google, it will have like the native component of the sign in with Google. And yeah, this is the error state. You can find the icons here and there. This is an error message that will be generated based on the error, and basically walk them through everything. It should be like around 5 minutes video based on the ticket, of course. Here is Loom. You will find the link below. And yeah, there are like many teams use different ways. You can use Zeppelin. They have a good way to organize flows too. I don't use it, to be honest, but you can check, because they have like the feature of group in a flow. Like you can group a flow like this and give it a name, but to be honest, it's a headache to go through different products, sorry, just to deliver. Here is the group thing I told you about, groups. Then you can like leave notes, a note about the API, a note about the behavior that we did with the annotation button. Yeah, basically that's it. That's the plan. There are like many tools for handoff, so feel free to explore. Also, there are many ways, so also feel free to explore. I will drop helpful links and stuff in the description, and I believe that was it for the handoff. And yes, I think that was it for today's video. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. I will make sure to answer everything. If you have any ideas for next videos, drop that too. And I hope you found this helpful. You will find all the links down below in the description box, and see you soon. And yeah, of course, subscribe.